So guys, in this video we're actually going to be testing out our Flutter Firebase project, and like I said in the previous video, we are going to see if our project is going to run without any errors. But currently I believe this project is actually going to run with errors, and the error is actually going to run with is because to an extent the API level that Flutter actually allows as its minimum SDK is API 16. And if I go to build.gradle, you notice that it has a minimum SDK version of 16 and a target SDK version of 30, and minimum SDK version that it's actually supporting currently is from Android 4.1. And essentially what this just means is that if you build this project successfully, it means someone with an Android 4.1 Android phone is actually going to be able to use this app without hitch, and someone that is also with an Android 11 is also going to use this app successfully without any problems. So essentially that's what these two things just mean. Minimum SDK means the minimum SDK can support. Target SDK means the highest version of Android phones it should actually get to, and the compile SDK version 2 is the type of the way it is compiling to, but it's also this way is going to compile to, but it's also going to have support for Android devices that are days, and it's also going to have Android devices that are around here too. But Android 4.1 is not actually an Android device that actually exists currently. I don't know if it's possible to get an Android 4.1 Android phone. Like you go to the market and you say you want to get an Android phone, and you're actually going to get an Android 4.1 Android phone. It is technically impossible. If you go to the market these days, what you should actually be getting at least should be from maybe 7.0, or in some cases maybe you get 6.1, and those Android versions are from 21 up. So we are going to actually target from Android version 21, so that even Firebase 2 can allow us to build this project successfully. Because if you actually try to support Android version 4.1, to an extent you're going to have issues with building, and you can actually fix those issues, but there is no guarantee that some of your own problems are still going to be like you as a developer will be able to solve almost all the problems that are going to come with building for Android 4.1, because most people have stopped maintaining their Android 4.1 APIs. They've moved on to newer Android devices and are now supporting those Android devices and building better support and packages and plugins for those versions of Android devices. So essentially I'm just trying to let you know, because currently after all these errors you should actually notice it telling us something about the shrinker not doing something properly. And after that I'm going to change this to 21, and once I change it to 21, you notice that the Android app is actually going to build successfully. So you see it here, it says the shrinker may have failed to optimize the Java bytecode. And initially there was a time we usually used to see something like dex, and when we usually used to see something like dex, we just go and add dex to our default config. But now if I just change this to 21 and I rebuild the entire project, we should notice that now it's going to start building the project again from the beginning, and this time around is actually going to build the project successfully, and we are going to see our Android app run with the counter project being the default project you see when you open your Android app. So this is your default Android app with the counter, where you just click on that button and it keeps adding 1 to the previous number. So if you add 1, it goes to 2, something like that. So I think now that the project is actually I'm already running the project, I can just clear this out. So you see it has actually built the entire project. So I can just clear this out since it's already building. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to know whether this code is available. It's already running on the state that this code is available. So I can clear this out and start setting up for the very next thing, which will be the authentication. But I don't want to waste most of your time trying to build the UI on this project because